Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm our banner pilot, and let's go ahead and hit start real quick. So, we had some issues. I'm gonna turn on the mic here, just so I can concentrate a little bit more. So, today, first of all, I apologize that I haven't been uploading recently. Some personal things have come up, and I'm still kind of working them out, but you know, they're better than what they were. So, hey, could be a lot worse. But for right now, I'm kind of keeping them under the covers, for a lack of better words. But yeah. So I'm back, thankfully. And I was gonna... I know I've been saying that I'm gonna get back into the Metroid Prime 2 playthrough. I'm kind of waiting on that one. I want to see if I can get a better video output for it. I just don't like doing AV cables for playthroughs and stuff. It just looks fuzzy and it doesn't look right. So if you guys can bear with me, we will get to it eventually. But for right now, it's just kind of on hiatus, if you guys haven't already guessed. Today, though, I realized that the closed beta for a game that I've been waiting for personally, called Phantasy Star Online 2, was released. I was going to stream that, actually, but it seems like they're having some technical issues with it. So, first of all, they only unlocked one server for it, which obviously got filled pretty quick. And when it finally did clear up a little bit, they opened up another ship or server, which was perfectly normal. So I went ahead, started it up, but it disconnected me from the server. So I restarted the game, and then, you know, both weren't active at all. They said that they were completely fine when it came to people. I assumed they were updating, but then I guess when I restarted, I deleted my game. So I'm having to re-download that, which really sucks, because that's like a 68 gigabyte game, and you know, we got good internet here, but it's 68 gigs is 68 gigs. It's a lot to download. So, unfortunately, much to my chagrin, I will not be streaming that tonight. Maybe tomorrow, though. I definitely want to show that off. Actually, as a backup plan, I was going to stream Phantasy Star 1. Or, not Phantasy Star 1. Phantasy Star Online 1. There's a big difference there. But my Sega Dreamcast doesn't really cooperate with my Elgato, so you know, big surprise there. Technical difficulties all over the place. So I figured, what the heck? Sonic is coming out next week, so let's go ahead and start up a Sonic adventure playthrough. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into it. We're gonna start fresh. This is Sonic Adventure. This particular version is the director's cut. Basically, it's an updated version of the Dreamcast game. Just better graphics to some extent. Sounds a little bit better. I think it gets rid of a couple glitches or whatever. So, but anyway, unlike normal Sonic games that we've played, the 2D ones, you have a character select screen, and everything's in 3D too. And I guess, oh, you gotta start.
Let's get him.
Playing this with the Xbox One controller, so. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of talk through some of these cutscenes and stuff. They're subtitled, so it's not like you guys can't read them. But this plot is pretty basic, so if you've played a Sonic game, you know exactly what we're in for. But I figured since Sonic the movie's coming out next week, this might be a good substitute.
What's up?
As you can see, the lip syncing is not very good for this game, even in the deluxe version. Now, Sonic Adventure 2 did a better job with it, but, you know, that was like a year later.
You are completely surrounded. Surrender yourself.
Now, for a Sonic game, it does have a couple story elements, which I'll kind of explain as we go along. Not at the moment, though, because we're just kind of starting off. Ooh, sorry, I'm like really tired today. It's been a long week. There's been a lot of things that have been going on, but again, I'm kind of keeping them myself for now. But yeah, Sonic game, and we already start off with a boss fight. Not a very hard one either. So this creature right here is called Chaos. It says Chaos 0. Throughout the game, he'll kind of, you know, get bigger and stronger. Never been hit by this guy before. It's weird. We're going to go ahead and boop him on the head. In this game, it introduces us to the homing attack. Technically 3D blasted at first with the homing shield, but this one made it a mainstay for 3D Sonic games. Works pretty well too. So right now he's gonna jump around like a boob. 3 boops to the head and he's gone. My apologies. I'm just really exhausted.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
It's a good one-liner. But yeah, in terms of graphics, all that's really changed is the lighting. Makes things look a little bit shinier. Some of the textures are a little more polished.
It's Chaos, the god of destruction.
This is Eggman, by the way. Much different from the 2D games. I'm only bringing that up in case you guys haven't played a Sonic game before. Because on this channel, all we've really played is Sonic CD. And I think a little bit of Sonic 1. But this is definitely one that I've been wanting to play. I actually beat it for the first time this year. Or not this year, last year.
Tails. Now, what am I gonna do with you?
Yeah, that lip syncing. Goodness. But yeah, I had a choice of either doing this Sonic game or one of the 2D games. I decided to go 3D because of the design layout for Sonic in the movie. By the way, we're going into our first action stage. I'll explain more about that in a minute. But, ooh, wow. Yeah, since Sonic looks a lot more like this than he does in his original incarnation, I figured this would be the best way to go about it. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and explain the gimmicks here and stuff. This level is an action level. The area that we were in with the swimming pool and stuff, that was the hub world. This is like I think this is the only game in the series that has a hub world. I don't mind it too much. I mean, it's not very memorable, but you know, I still think it's a decent addition. It kind of gives us a glimpse of the strengths of the Dreamcast. Though Phantasy Star Online could have done that, or did that a little bit better too. You'll notice that when I'm running around and stuff, it's not the smoothest movement. But, you know, that's just how it is. It's how it's always been. But anyway, all your movesets pretty much check out here. You've got spin dash, you run really fast, you can jump, there's a whale trying to kill us for no apparent reason. This game focuses a lot more on exploration compared to its sequel, Sonic Adventure 2. So if you go around corners and stuff, you'll find like little breakable boxes and stuff. Very neat game. I really enjoy this one. It's not the best, and it has its flaws. There are a lot of flaws in this game. The programming-wise, this is not a very well-done game. But it was a first for them, so, you know. Originally, we had like a brief glimpse of a possible 3D Sonic game for the Saturn at the time, but it got canceled. So this is technically his first true 3D Sonic title. Missed a power up, but that's okay. But you know, for a first time game, it's not too bad. I think it actually runs pretty well. And like I said, it leaves you with a lot of different ways to play it. You can be cautious and look around and stuff for hidden goodies. You can go as fast as you can and just fly off the map. I lost all my rings too. Nah, you can go as fast as you want and stuff like that. It's a great game. It has a lot of different play styles and stuff, I feel. As long as you don't jump off of stuff. Anyway, great music here, by the way. This music's all done by a band called Crush 40, which pretty much got their start here. Oh, so that orb thing that's flying around us, if you bump into it, it's basically a tutorial thing. It's not really important if you've played it before, and a lot of this is pretty self-explanatory, but it's there if you need it. I almost dashed off the side there. You'll notice that I'm picking up animals in those green orbs or whatever. Those are used for the Chow Garden, which we will talk about a little bit later. I would talk more about them right now if I was playing the Dreamcast version, because Chow Garden is actually kind of neat on that, but you know, after the Dreamcast, it kind of lost its luster.
Yeah, not bad.
So, yeah.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad.
Oh, skip through the cutscene. So after you come across like a character for the first time, it'll unlock them for later playthroughs and stuff. We're gonna end here soon enough. I want to get one power up real quick. I think it's the next power up. Oh no! So we gotta go to the Mystic Ruins.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins.
My roommate's trying to bump into my playthrough. I wish I still had my Nerf gun. Anyway, we're gonna end after this boss fight.
Sonic! Look, it's a giant talking egg.
We're gonna skip past this. Oh, I guess we can't. Oh, there we go. So, same rules as before. Pretty much just boop into him. He does have choreographed attacks, though, that you gotta dodge. And that's where you can attack him. most of the bosses in this game pretty much emulate this. So, you know, it's not a very hard Sonic game. What makes it hard is the platforming, honestly. But that's because, you know, there's a lot of collision detection issues. You can clip through walls, and when you're running at this speed, you know, it happens a lot, and it's really hard to tell when it's going to happen. So, then sometimes special attacks or special moves don't work. So, anyway, we just beat this guy.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
That animation, though.
Well,
Oh, I really should let that one play through. Sorry, I'm kind of in a hurry. My roommate and I are going to be going to the store here in a minute. That scene was showing Eggman stealing our little Chaos Emerald. I'll go into more detail with that here in a little bit, next playthrough. But for now, we're going to go ahead and quit for now. But I will be back tomorrow. Maybe not with this, but with Phantasy Star Online 2. We'll see. I have my doubts, though. Maybe I'll just play it on my own and wait till the actual game comes out. But yeah, if you guys are looking for something fun to do this weekend, join the Insider Hub or the Insider program for Xbox One and download yourself the closed beta for Phantasy Star. You get like a bunch of cool like perks and stuff for playing the beta. So you know, it's kind of worth it. That being said, you know, don't expect anything too grand, but you know, for fans like me, I've been waiting for this game for, you know, ever since I heard about it like 3 years ago. I've played Phantasy Star kind of on and off, and I find it to be one of the better RPG series that I've played. So yeah, if you're looking for something fun to do on your Xbox One, doesn't matter which version you have. You know, it could be the original, the S, or the X. You know, get yourself or download it and get on board. You know, maybe you'll see me on there. But anyway, you guys have a fantastic day, night, whatever. Take care.